I walked down the hill toward the main street, felt bad about all sorts of things, so I turned to walk toward the statues of warriors and poets. And I was walking along the side of the street, and I started reading the statue plaques in English versus the Hindi plaques facing the streets. I noticed one of those golf cart petrol rickshaw cars. I should interject. There are these things that look like golf carts, but they're made out of petrol, and they have one wheel in the front and two in the back, and they call them rickshaws. They have rickshaws, but they're like autos, and so like, what do you call them? They're these little vehicles going around like mad. So I'm just going to call it what do I call them? The golf cart, petrol, rickshaw, taxis, no idea. But it was actually driving along the sidewalk. There was a street right next to the side, this wide sidewalk that it was. Somebody was driving on the sidewalk. So I got out of the way. And some of the statues listed accomplished feats of getting land or religions into different areas. One was of such a giving man that he donated all of his belongings to his tenants. A few listed people doing one thing, but then they were also a poet. One was a great Telugu emperor, and he was also a renowned classical poet. One was a commander of modern Telugu poetry, and the second line read, "Revolutionary poetry was his forte." Man, I love that one. Sorry. And of course, one just said, "Freedom fighter poet," which really had a nice ring to it.